Thank you all so much for coming to my Bat Mitzvah. As I look around the room today, I feel so loved and appreciate so much that all of you came out to share this day with me and my family. My Torah portion, Behukotai, is the story of when Moses is on Mount Sinai talking to God. God tells him that if his people obey the rules of the Torah, they will be rewarded with peace and tranquility. If they don't, they will be punished with terrible curses. To some of you, that may seem a little extreme, but in my family, I actually am a lot like Moses. Don't worry, I don't put curses on people, but I do have a set of rules for my family to follow. For example, no shoes in the house, no barging into the bathroom, or no talking while I'm reading. If they follow these rules, they are rewarded with my sweet behavior, and if not, it won't be too pretty. When God spoke of being rewarded with peace and tranquility, he was referring to people not being rewarded with material things, just having a good feeling in their heart for doing nice things. That's how I approach my mitzvah project. I chose to do something simple right here in my community with kids that have never been given the opportunity to be taught the game of basketball. I gave a group of young girls the reward of new friendships, newfound skills, and teamwork. Seeing girls work together who never even talked to each other at school made me know that I was making a difference. The next day, one of the girls came up to me and said, "Hey Cozy, guess what I played at recess today? Basketball." I gave him confidence to do something different, and that felt really good. I asked him to bring sneakers that I could donate to Nike Town to help build playgrounds. I donated over 100 pairs of sneakers that day. When I look back on the time leading up to my Bat Mitzvah, I can also relate to what God was saying. Following the rules and becoming a Bat Mitzvah have given me a feeling of peace, knowing that I have accomplished something so important to my Jewish heritage. In saying that, I wouldn't have been able to do this today without Jeff. Jeff, thank you so much for all that you did for me. You taught me to read, speak, and chant Hebrew, no matter how many times Isaac was singing at the dining room table. I will always remember that you were the one who helped me in becoming a Bat Mitzvah. Next, I'd like to thank all my family and friends who came from near and far to share this milestone with me. I love you all so much. I also want to thank my little sister Brayden, who has been very supportive of my Hebrew studies. She loves singing the prayers with me and is always there to make me laugh and smile. I love you, Brayden. I of course want to thank my daddy, who, he took me to buy sneakers for today. Just kidding. Dad, you always help me work through my prayers whenever I ask, and you were my study buddy. I love you so much. I'd especially like to thank my mom. Without my mom, there'd be literally no lights on, no teacher, no chairs, no yarmulkes, and not even a Torah. Mom, you've literally done so much to make this day special. Anything that is here is because you put forth your full effort to make everything that I wanted for my Bat Mitzvah happen. I thank you deeply and sincerely from the bottom of my heart for absolutely everything you've done for me. I love you all. I love you so much. Thank you all for coming, and let's party.
My big sister Cozy, otherwise known as Cocoa Butter, Sissy Cocoa Butter, and the one who always shushes me when I'm singing too loud. I'm so lucky to be your little sister. For my whole life, you've been my #1 playmate. You always play pretend with me, laugh with me in the backseat of the car, look out for me, teach me things, and support me at all of my shows. For the most part, we don't really fight, except when you're doing homework and I'm singing and dancing around the house, and you say, "Shh, can you stop singing for 1 second?" I love all the things that we do together, especially when you try to teach me how to hit a softball to score a basket. I don't know if any of you know this, but Cozy was the first person who taught me how to swim. She also used to read to me when I was learning how to read. You're so funny when we play pretend, and you let me be the teacher, and you take the tests that I give you. Or when we put on a show, and you're my announcer. Cozy, you always make me feel safe, like when we walk to school together and you hold my hand. I will always look up to you, and all of my friends think that you're awesome too. Thanks for sharing your friends with me, always making me feel so special, and thanks for tucking me in at night when I ask you to. I am so proud of you that you actually went shopping for clothes for your Bat Mitzvah. Even though you stopped at Brandon on the way. You look so beautiful and you did such a great job today. I can't wait to dance and celebrate with you tonight. So big sis, mazel tov. And I guess there's nothing else to say, but I will always love you.
Hold on. It's water. She's fine, I swear.
She's verklempt.
Okay. Cozy, we need to look at you.
Come closer, girl.
All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Instead of doing two separate speeches, Marnie and I decided to do something a little bit different. We're going to give our speech together. So, ladies first. I guess that means I'll go first. I love that worked. That was awesome. Cozy, our firstborn daughter. When Mom was pregnant with you, we wanted to be surprised. So we didn't find out if you were a boy or a girl. As they were rolling Mom into the delivery room, I looked at her and I said, 100% boy. Mom looked at me and said, you're wrong. 1,000% girl. That's your first lesson. Everyone here knows, never go with my picks.
Our little girl, whose baby announcement had a girl on it dressed up in a tutu. Boy, were we wrong. From the moment you could express yourself, you made it very clear that you wanted to throw a ball, not play with dolls. By the time you were 3, you were playing soccer, baseball, and basketball, and you were the only girl on the baseball team for 6 years. You knew what you wanted, especially when it came to your clothing style. You only wanted to wear Cousin Max's hand-me-downs. And so you did, all the time.
In fact, Cozy, you were so sure of who you were and what you wanted that when you were 3.5 years old, we went up to San Francisco for the opening of Legally Blonde, the musical. You threw an absolute fit when you realized that Mom only packed you pink clothes in honor of Elle Woods, and you refused to get dressed to go see the show. I was in a meeting downstairs in the lobby, and as the story goes,
You and I were in our hotel room, and you were screaming so much at me about your clothes that the police ended up coming to our hotel room. I explained what was going on, and he recommended that I just take you across the street to buy you something blue.
on your way out of the hotel, you stopped by the lobby to say hi to me. The minute Mom strolled you towards me, I knew that something was wrong. You were still in your pajamas, and you were completely disheveled. Just as Mom told me what had happened, the actress playing Elle Woods came up to meet you. And when she asked you if you liked the color pink, you said, "Pink sucks."
Our strong-willed Cozy. You've always done things your way and on your terms. You were impossible to potty train, but were way too smart to be bribed. You absolutely refused to go on a regular potty. You'd only go on the little portable ones. So we had to take that little potty everywhere. Seriously, we even took it to the Dodger game. It's true. You were never influenced by others. You jumped off the diving board for the first time when you were ready. And you went on your first roller coaster ride when you were ready. You have your own mind, and we love that about you. You're a leader and such a great role model and big sister to Brayden. You're a wonderful granddaughter, niece, and cousin. But most of all, you're such a loving daughter, and you care so much about Daddy and I.
Everyone needs to understand that Cozy is the only firstborn in our family. So without Cozy, we'd get absolutely nothing done. She's our organizer. She always has us on a schedule. Most importantly, Cozy always plays by the rules. Whenever I do something wrong in her eyes, Cozy writes contracts for me to sign. For example, when she was 7 years old, she made a chart to document every single thing I ate for a week because she thought I was being unhealthy. This led to me signing a contract that I would never eat McDonald's again because McDonald's is poison. Don't ask what happened when she found the McDonald's wrapper under my seat in my car.
Cozy, you've made us laugh with all of your crazy outfits over the years, but most of all, you've made us so proud to be your parents. You're so kind, and you're so humble. You barely crack a smile when you hit that three-pointer on the court. I love raising an athlete. I've had so much fun sitting in the bleachers and on the sidelines screaming like a lunatic. You can always count on me to be there for you cheering.
You're an amazing student, Cozy. I admire you as an athlete. I've loved coaching you since you were 4. Oh my God, I am getting emotional. I think I'm emotional. I coached 24 of your teams. I love watching you on the field, Cozy. I love watching you on the court. I hope you will always let me be your sock boy and always let me tie your shoes before every big game. Even in college.
Cozy, when Daddy and I decided that we were raising our kids across the country from so many of our family and friends, I promised that my kids would know how special those relationships are. So when I look around this room today, I want to thank you for helping me keep that promise. You've made sure that your bonds with your out-of-town family are strong, and you've also made sure that we spend quality time with our out-of-town friends whenever we can.
You've also brought some amazing new friends into our lives the last 13 years as well. You're such a great friend, and I love how your friends love you so much, Cozy.
Always remember, Cozy, that your friends reflect you. And when I look into this audience today, your reflection is stunning.
Speaking of stunning, I'd like everyone to acknowledge my hot wife. I swear I wrote this paragraph and it's true. Thank you, Marnie, for being such a beautiful... Well, let me go back. Thank you, Marnie, for being so beautiful, because without you, I wouldn't have such beautiful kids. Seriously, thank you. And thank you for raising Cozy to be a strong and confident woman. She may have gotten her athletic abilities from me, but her honesty, goodness, and sweetheart she gets from you.
Coco, never stop working hard and playing hard, but always remember to have fun along the way. Daddy and I met when we were Bat Mitzvah age, so it is absolutely crazy to us that we are now standing up here with our very own Bat Mitzvah girl. You did amazing today, and you should be so proud of yourself. We love you to the moon and back.
Mazel
Mazel tov, Cozy!